Well, like other candidates that spoke, I'm really honored to be here, to be associated with some great people that would take a weekend that most people would be at Myrtle Beach or at home barbecuing or Santee somewhere. But these folks, we want to change this country. We're not here to relax anymore. This country is a country of leisure. We need to work now. I was listening to all the problems that the previous candidates spoke about, from illegal immigration to public corruption to corporate fascism, just like the Italian corporate fascism that Mussolini proposed. All that's in our country now, a country that used to be great, known for its justice and morality. Now we're known as, our politicians, leaders are crooks. And Prophet Isaiah even said that their politicians were murderers. And there's a common thread to all these problems that we have. And there's a myriad of problems we got in this country. A myriad. But the common thread, if you really think about it, is in 1968, we have given the national government an open checkbook to spend whatever they want on whatever they want when they want. In 1968, we moved away from any kind of monetary standard. In doing so, we have given them an unlimited checkbook to insulate the politicians, to insulate themselves from the real world, make Eden for themselves, and all they have to do is keep it scarce from the American people to keep us under control. Now, it's obvious that today our country is having all kinds of monetary woes. Gasoline prices has gone up tremendously. I've even talked to my wife about buying a bicycle because it's to the point I can't afford to go to work. And if you can imagine me on a bicycle, 310 pounds, bicycle weighing 10 pounds, that's sight. But if you look at it, all of our problems is tied to phony, baloney money. We need cheap labor in this country for the corporate fascists, so they import it from Mexico. And what they can't get imported labor to do, they send it working overseas, all to keep their power and control by keeping the money scarce for us. The noted economist John Maynard Keynes was quoting Lenin when he said, "There is no surer or subtler means to change the existing basis of society than to demolish the currency. This process engages all the hidden forces of economics to the side of the destruction, and not one in a million can diagnose it." Well, I'm here to tell you that's the problem, is our monetary and fiscal policy. Our national government has spent us into the oblivion. And we have not really helped the poor in this country. We've made them dependent. We've shipped our corporations are moving overseas. We're divesting ourselves of all of our wealth. And just like Ted Adams adroitly said, get 12 men at the bridge to stop the people from clamoring for more benefits from the government. Get a politician that would do what's right instead of doing what's wrong. Get a corporation to, not worry about profits all the time, but do the right thing and provide a good service. Ted, I want to get some information on that. I want to use that. I appreciate that. But listen to me, folks. If we don't get our monetary policy straight and quit asking our politicians to take care of this need for us and take care of that need for us and start doing things for ourselves and getting spending under control, our country is going to cease being a country. It's going to be part of some kind of confederation that the world is running. And our government spending has not helped a single person in this country, and the only thing it's facilitated is making it malleable for global governance. That's it. That's the point. They want to give it to the corporate, the banking elites, so they can run the world. And just like the lady just before me adroitly said, that's the mark of the Antichrist. Everybody was worried about the mark of the Antichrist. Just fold it up right in your back pocket, folks. Let me tell you, it needs to be based on something. Cow manure, gold, silver, anything to keep these politicians from printing. Now just imagine my daughter, 19 years old, if I give her a checkbook and say, hey, go out there and spend it. There's unlimited funds there. What kind of person would that person be? That unlimited spending that we have done has done nothing but cloy our culture, made us fat and happy and lazy and not want to do a thing. Now, I think the people in this room understand what's going on now. And I've been teaching this lesson for, I told you, since 1986. And when I saw our presidential candidates at the two major parties, when I saw what we had, I said, this country's done for. And I thank God for listening to Chuck Baldwin. I heard him the other day, and I said, that man thinks like me. Amen. We need to get together. Amen. So I know everybody wants to go home. I ask for your support. And many people ask me, how come I'm not going for a county council or a city council or something like that? Well, that's not where the problem is. It's our national government. It's used finances to ignore the Constitution because we much rather have our bodies filled than live by principle. And I'm not talking about people in this room. You know who I'm talking about. So I thank you for your time. Please get the message out. It's not me getting elected as important as getting these sorry politicians to get the checkbook away from them.